Welcome back, Jamie. In the last episode, we set up our very first workflow. Today, we're taking it a step further. We'll be building a proposal handling workflow using CoFounder's custom nodes. We'll use a mix of text input nodes, a CoFounder agent, a CoFounder email agent, a text merge node, and a text output node. Don't worry, I'll walk you through each step slowly, and by the end, you'll have a workflow that takes a Microsoft client brief, formats it into a polished PDF, and emails it out automatically.
Sounds like a big step forward. Let's do it.
First, right-click on the canvas. Then you choose Add Node, navigate to CoFounder option. You will choose Text, then Text Input. This will be our client information node. It's where you paste the client's details in the mock brief. Here's a template I made for you to use in this video.
Okay, Nick, I got it. So this is where the content starts.
That's right, Jamie. Now, I want you to repeat those steps again and add another text input node. Let's name this node PDF Formatting Template. Here, paste the full template I prepared to format the PDF to make it look better with colors and alignment. You don't want your client's proposal just to be mere text document with no professionalities in it, right? This template will control colors, header and footer, and other sections in a proposal.
That makes a lot of sense, Nick. Presentation for proposal is important. Now I have copied and pasted it. What will we do next?
Next, from the CoFounder options, you navigate to the agent, then CoFounder agent. Navigate to the agent option and click on the custom CoFounder agent node that the platform have prepared for us. After that, you navigate to the agent tab inside this node and choose a pre-made agent called Proposal Handling Agent. You will also need to set the model you'd like to use. Personally, I prefer to use Claude 4 Sonnet for better generative content. Then, please paste in the custom prompt I've prepared for you. This will map out your needs in detail and guide the agent to behave correctly.
And what will this agent do or behave exactly?
You can think of this agent or this node as the brain of the workflow. It transforms the raw brief into structured, strategic content. Now then, we'll add the text merge node. I'd like you to repeat the steps from finding text input node, but this time we will choose the text merge node. This node will act like a middleman to stitch all the content together before we send anything.
All right, Nick. May I ask that which input goes where inside this node?
You can connect different inputs and outputs into this node. As long as both are linked, the text merge will combine them correctly. Think of it like mixing ingredients. It doesn't matter which one goes in first. The result is still a single blended document. Now, you will need to find the CoFounder email agent. Please repeat the steps to add node again. From CoFounder options, you will navigate to Agent, then Tools, and choose CoFounder Email Agent. You can see there is a lot of agents that CoFounder has customized for us. We'll be having chance to use them later on in the future videos. In this session, we'll start first with the CoFounder Email Agent as planned.
So, what does this one do? And what would be the differences between this and the default send email node?
Great question, Jamie. Normally, with the default send email node, you'd have to create a separate text input node for every field, recipient, BCC, attachments, subject, and so on. That makes the workflow messy and harder to follow. That's why CoFounder built the CoFounder email agent. Instead of juggling multiple inputs, you can just put everything into one text input and connect it directly. The email agent will handle all the fields cleanly for you. For this demo, I set the recipient to jamie@mailinator.com inside the formatting input just for you.
Oh, I see. So the CoFounder email agent basically saves me from cluttering up the canvas with too many nodes. That makes it way simpler.
All right, let's move on to the final node in this workflow, the text output node. This will let us actually see the results of everything we've built. Adding it works the same way as before. You right-click, choose Add Node, go to CoFounder option, then Text, and this time choose text output instead of text input.
I noticed there's also a text output markdown option. Which one should I choose?
Good catch, Jamie. For now, stick with the regular text output. That way, we can see the raw JSON or HTML exactly as it comes through. The markdown output is handy if you want cleaner text without formatting. But at this stage, we just want to verify the workflow ran correctly and confirm the email was sent. Okay, time to wire it all together. First, connect the client information brief text input node into the CoFounder agent node. This gives the agent the Microsoft brief to work with. Next, take the CoFounder agent's output and connect it to the text merge node. Then, connect the PDF formatting template text input node into the text merge node as well. Now the content and the formatting are merged together into one document. From the text merge node, connect its output into the CoFounder email agent. This ensures the email gets the fully formatted proposal, not just raw text. Finally, connect the CoFounder email agent's output into the text output node, so we can clearly see the confirmation once the email has been sent.
So email agent gets two things, the content and the format.
Exactly. We connect text 1 as content and text 2 as the PDF format template.
Before you run, quick checklist. Client brief is in text input 1. Template is in text input 2. Agent has the short prompt pasted. CoFounder email agent has connected to both text input nodes. All right, now it's time to run the workflow. Click Run, then head over to the clock icon on the left sidebar. That's your cue. This panel shows you what's happening as the workflow executes. If something fails, the node will turn red and you'll see a failure notification right on the canvas. If everything goes smoothly, it'll turn green. You can also zoom out on the canvas to watch the progress step by step. Each node highlights as it runs, so you'll know exactly where you are in the flow. Finally, navigate to the text output node and wait for the result. Once it's finished, you'll see the prepared email along with the final document. That's your proof that everything worked end to end.
That's actually pretty neat.
Simple, right? And that's only level 1. Now for a quick recap. First, text input for client details and brief. Second, text input for the formatting template. CoFounder agent node turns the brief into structured content. CoFounder email agent node merges the content and template, sends the output. Text output shows the result.
I like how each step has its own role. It makes sense.
Now that the workflow is run and the output node says it's sent, let's check that the message actually arrived.
Okay, now I access my email box in Mailinator, right?
That's right. You go to mailinator.com in your browser. In the inbox field, type the recipient address we used, which is jamie@mailinator.com, and press Go.
I see the email from CoFounder.
Perfect. Open it up. That's the formatted report that was automatically generated and sent by the workflow. That's the real power of connecting content, templates, and delivery in one seamless flow.
That's great. So not only do we generate the proposal, but it's instantly delivered. Thanks, Nick. This was much easier than I thought.
Great to hear. Next time, we'll build on this and move into a more advanced workflow where you'll see bigger potential how this can go.
I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. See you at next level, Jamie.